Jeff, do mediations ever involve apologies?
Mediations do sometimes involve apology.
How does that work out?
The question of apology in mediation is a very tricky question. If you read Dale Carnegie's book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, he talks about going into prisons and asking, he lived in the time of Al Capone and Dillinger, and Dale Carnegie went into prisons and asked these hardened criminals on death row whether they felt sorry for anything they did. And they all said no. They all had an excuse, they all had a sob story, they all had a reason why they didn't feel they had done anything wrong. So when you look at the kinds of civil lawsuits with which we deal, it's, I think, unrealistic in all but the most rare situations to expect people to admit they've done something wrong and really have that kind of an apology. There are other kinds of apologies, though, that can be quite effective in mediations. And that is simply the apology motivated by empathy. I'm so sorry that we've ended up in litigation with each other. In an employment case, although the employer may feel justified in having terminated the person, the employer can feel legitimately sorry that the person has had to go so long before they found another job or maybe suffering financial hardship. In any kind of business dispute, although people may feel that their own actions were justified, they usually did not intend financial or personal suffering by the other side, and I'm so sorry that it had the consequences that it had. I'm so sorry that it's come to this point, are the kinds of things that people can say sincerely that establish or reestablish a kind of human connectedness between the people, that help to reduce some of the emotional charge, helps to diffuse some of the motivation for revenge that people often have when they come into a mediation. And again, allow that conversation to proceed with a better balance of the emotional and the rational components, leading to better decisions and, in most cases, a settlement.